K for Joe Rogan.
King Radio.
So what I do with this part right here is now that I have my little segment, Control A, like apple, Control B, like baby, Control D, like dog, deselect, and then Alt R, randomize, adjust it a little bit here and there, accept, Alt S. So Alt R for randomize and Alt S for strum. Adjust them a little bit. Make sure they're not too big, but just enough. Makes it sound a little bit more humanized, and that's a big important part of music. I'm feeling a fat bass. So I grabbed a little bass, right click on the sound wave on the trap knock and click edit in audio editor. You click on the little marker thing and you click detect pitch region. So you got D2. Okay, so in that case, I right click on D2 right here. Now I'm just gonna double check. Yeah, D's in there, so we're good. We are Gucci. And all key is like a certain number of keys that you can play on the keyboard. So you're basically taking a couple keys out in each octave. Octaves are 8 sets. If you see the 2, 3, 2, 3 of blacks on the keyboard, you can kind of assume that's a repeated pattern. So if that makes any sense. I'm sure y'all know a decent amount of music theory. But if you don't, I will help you out as much as I can. Just let me know what you guys want to see, and I will work my best on getting the research or answering those questions. I will also host Q&As when I have more followers, and you guys can ask anything you want. Feel free to DM me about any questions you have. Let's go to this trap knock because I want to hear this shit. Boom! So what I like to do with my 808s actually is right click on it, cut itself, click into it, and we're going to go down on attack all the way, up all the way on hold, down on decency, sustain down, and release down. I learned this from a couple producers, but that's the best way to do 808s in my opinion. So I do like the tone of it, but I haven't heard it in the mix, so I'm going to put octave up real quick. So I have this. Why? Because you can hear the tonality of the keys and the instrument, because 808 is an instrument, so let's use it like one. So those are the two keys that I do like. Let's see what it sounds like if I pitch it down one octave. Actually, you know what? I think that might be the best place to play it. So let's see if we're playing on key real quick. Awesome, we are. So let's go to the trap knock and let's fill it in. Let's record. Okay, so now that we have that, I like to, honestly, we're not doing too complicated of patterns, so I'm going to go to beat, and I'm going to Control A, and I'm going to Control Q. Okay, quick quantize, because I don't like to be quantize slowly, right? That's bad. good. One thing I noticed right off the bat with the snare is that the low end's really high. I'm gonna go twice to the right. Wait a minute. Oh, it's only once to the right. How about that? Okay, so also what I like to do with the snare is I zoom in and I use my mouse scroller to scroll up, and once I scrolled up once, it's just a little bit before. Shout out to Carter Got Wings. So that way it's right in your face. Now I want to get some, well actually you know what, I'm going to put a snare on there. Also, it's really easy to second guess yourself when you're doing sound design, like picking different snares and layering them on top of each other. So what I like to do is, right when my gut says, Andrew, use that, or I like that sound, because your gut will tell you, and you'll be like, nah, I need to find a better one. No, like, go for that. See what happens. If you don't like it, you can always take it back, but just try. Now that I have the snare in my bank, I'm going to check the pitch, of course. It's C, we're good, so let's see where it goes. I'm going to copy, actually no I'm not. I'm going to click right here. Because these are a little bit before. See how it's in the 4th of the red now? It's actually supposed to be on the 1st of the gray. However, I put it back like one little step, barely anything, just so it could get that extra oomph. But I don't mind clicking it in sometimes, you know. Sometimes you just gotta do what you gotta do. They need to make an option. I don't understand why they don't. Is fill first gray of each second pair, whatever. You know what I mean. I don't know why they don't, because that's like where you always put the clap. But oh well. So it's pretty low pitch, so I'm going to go on EQ and see if I can fix it. If I can't, we're going to take it back to the store and say, I want a damn refund. You know what, I think reverb on this would sound pretty good, so let's put some reverb on it. For reverb, especially for snares, you really want to pay attention to high cut, low cut, decency, dampness, and wetness and dryness. Size as well. Other than that, actually, you know what? I wouldn't apply it to snares. I would apply it to everything. But it takes a little bit learning to get reverb down, because the knobs are kind of intimidating. You're like, what the fuck does it do? But just fuck around with it, because that's the best way you're going to learn, is just fuck around with it. Alright? That's how I did. Okay, think it's time for the hats. That's a nice hat right there. Right there. And that is it. That is it.
King Radio.
We need a beat.
I would like to introduce